Oh, they didn't hear the. That's not good voice.
Oh, I like the sounds like him.
You can't do the mustache.
Let's try that.
No, you
Talk
can't
because you're
talk,
hip.
talk now.
All right, I'm trying.
All right, now I think you're good. Yep. The sound's coming through on my end. It should be coming through for you now.
All right.
Okay.
So, hey, Joe, I heard you had a show this weekend.
Had a.
Where was that?
We were up in Concord, New Hampshire.
Right.
Great show.
I heard that's called the Little Giant.
Little Giant old school comic show. Jason does
by
that show.
Jason of Little Giant Comics.
That's right. During the it's
There we go. We got sound back.
perfect.
Perfect chat.
You had a very successful show.
Very successful show. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I unfortunately
Even better, you didn't even help.
I didn't have to lift a single box all weekend. Adam did the brunt of the work.
And I believe I was 800 or 900 miles away.
Something like that.
We
Yep.
should call it the Adam Show.
Yeah. We should call it the Adam Show. He does all the work.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, it was actually I think I was talking to you. You've not missed a Little Giant show before, have you? Have you done
Last year.
Oh, last year.
Last year was
Yeah, that was
Okay.
I was
Yep.
sick I got sick a day beforehand.
This was the first time I have not actually been there on the day of the show.
Yeah.
Since it's open.
Since it's open.
I've been there every other year. Yeah.
It's funny back to back. You and I, because I was also there every year.
You were because you were
working with
you were
guys
doing it before you were working with Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you broke your streak.
Yeah.
So Jason can't put you on the cover of the program.
He can't.
But we did get it back. We did get an ad in the back of it.
We did get an ad in the
Oh,
back.
that was really impressive.
In the
Yeah.
back of it.
So that was a
Ad back 83.
Is he in the room?
No,
Sad.
I had an ad back.
Change the handle.
Ad back throwback.
He would get very upset.
He would.
So
He'd
we
get
picked
upset.
up a lot of cool books, some which we were going to showcase tonight, and then the rest will be going up on the website later this week. So a busy time. We're also be in Newburyport this weekend at the Clipper City Con.
Clipper City
Clipper City. It's
That's
at
up in,
Riverwalk Brewery
up in Newburyport.
up in Newburyport.
Is that
Yeah.
in Mass or in New Hampshire?
I believe it's in Mass.
And who's doing that show? You must be doing that one since Adam
Since I-
worked his tail off last weekend.
Yeah, I won't be there.
No, it's Adam again.
Yeah.
And there's a bonus, isn't there?
There's a bonus.
Oh, Caitlin will be there.
Caitlin will be there. Yep.
Buddy, little friend Caitlin is going to be
Yep.
there.
Yep. She'll sign anything you want.
Yep.
So anything.
Actually, we should probably confirm that with her before we just.
Ask her if you go to Detective 27.
Yeah.
See what she says.
See what she says.
See if she looks in the boxes.
She'll likely know that we do not.
We do not. No.
She likely will.
Yeah.
Throw her a curveball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask her about charlatans.
Are you signing things this weekend?
I'll do 3 signatures.
Three signatures.
Keep it to
So
the
you can
first
get
three.
you can get the first 3 people get signatures from Caitlin.
First come, first serve.
We're going to have to limit it. We'll get some tickets.
Yep. $500.
And then the weekend after will be at WikiCon.
That's in Boston.
It's in Boston. Yep.
Surely, Joe, you will be at that show.
That one either?
No.
Are you serious?
No. So Adam and I made a deal. The
What?
deal was
He does all the work and you take all the
the
money.
deal was
That's a
he-
pretty good deal.
He doesn't have to go to Heroes, and he will do these 3 shows in a row.
But then
Which-
ironically, we just expanded Heroes and now he has to go.
I'm gonna
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the
Terrible.
trade-off, Joe's sleeping on the floor.
Yes, I'm gonna sleep on the floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Adam's gonna.
Well, you can sleep in the bed with me.
All right.
We've not done that
Because
before.
we didn't get a suite.
We didn't get a suite. No,
Yeah.
well, because I mean, I thought we were. Is that confirmed? Are we definitely the new booth at Heroes?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
We
We
might-
won March Madness, by the way.
That'll be Tuesday. That'll be an announcement for next Tuesday.
The bracket.
Yeah.
It actually voting is going to be tonight. We're going to do voting
Oh, wow.
tonight. Yep. So we'll have the results of the championship. The championship is Detective 31 versus House Secrets 92.
Oh, wow. 2 DC books.
2 DC books. I was shocked
surprised.
House of Secrets made such a deep run. It made it all the way to the championship.
I think
It's
it's
crazy.
it was the way it lined up.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just worked out that
I
way.
didn't think it was going to beat out Surfer 4, but it did.
It is funny how. Oh, beat out Server 4.
Yeah, in the Final Four.
Oh, that's crazy.
And Detective 31 beat out Crime Suspense 22. That one wasn't close.
Joe, out of curiosity, what were the average number of votes we got on these?
We averaged about 150 a post.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
including the blog, about 150 posts.
That is
This will be a regular thing every.
Yeah, we'll probably do it every year. Yeah, we're gonna start it a little sooner so I have a better grasp of it. We got some new ideas that'll be
Yeah.
better for next year.
Yep. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Ronster 35, who I met, South Carolina, one of the great Robo Picto folks, wants to know how much the signatures are. So what did Caitlin say?
500. She only
Should be-
charges 20. I just take the 480 and I buy a couple beers.
There you go. It's an expensive beer place,
These
isn't it?
new age hippie breweries, man.
Yeah, they're not cheap, yeah.
And I don't drink beer. So.
But it is a fun show. There'll be some cool books in the room.
Buzz Comics is putting on. Our buddy Josh Allman. Shout out to Josh.
So yeah, so Adam will be there, and it's free admission, right?
Free admission.
And
12
so
5.
so is Wicked. Wicked's free admission as well.
Wicked Con is. Yep. Thanks to Landry Pop Auction. Yep.
All right.
Shout out to Travis.
I guess enough of the nonsense. We'll get to the books.
I'm not sure if that was nonsense. I feel like that was kind
It
of
was very informative.
Informative.
Well,
Informative.
I guess the start of it was nonsense, and then it
But you were
turned
muted
into
for
it.
it, so it doesn't matter.
What's that?
You were muted for it, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. Yeah, I
Right.
guess you're right. Yeah,
All the nonsense was edited out.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, so first up we have Fighting Fronts number 4. This is a great Lee Elias cover. I think Lee Elias was really.
Yeah, you fellas are Harvey guys.
Yeah.
I think we're all Harvey guys in the room. Yeah.
This one's a solid VG Fine 5.0 for $68.
You know, the Harvey badge would actually be a cool one to do on a shirt too.
I agree.
I thought about doing the Harvey badge. Yeah.
Do a mug. I need another mug.
Aha, I like it.
Adam, we actually sold was it an Atlas T-shirt?
You didn't. Yep.
Yeah, sold an Atlas T-shirt
Yeah.
this weekend at the little giant old school comic show.
Yep. Atlas.
We got camera. Do I put it there?
Oh yeah, Joe. Yeah, you can slap it right over there. I'll pull that camera up for you. Yeah, we're doing T-shirts of Golden Age publishers, and feel free to if you have one in mind, let
Yes.
us know. And
Let us know. We can. Adam can work up a design.
All right, we're gonna do a swoopy swap really quick. There you go. Oh, I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna do 2 cameras like this. All right. Nice.
Next up, we have Iron Man number 30. It's a cool cover here. It's a beautiful copy. It's a near mint minus 9.2 for 110.
You didn't like Creature holding our books?
No, we can certainly do Creature holding the book.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I like our new box. We got a shout out to that guy.
You know, it's the box is very cool. The value on the light hitting it, it's washing out the book.
Oh, yeah. Check
This
that out.
is very deep color and
Well, ironically, there is no glare, but it's
no,
always,
no glare,
it's
but
always a problem, you know?
it totally works out the color.
Let's see if that does something. Tell me a story, Pop. You think that's
Joe took the book away.
oh, that's funny.
Because that one fits in the box.
We'll see how it looks when it catches up here. father-son vintage cards comics is asking EC ? And Old Man Warrior is asking Batman 181 slab ?
Yeah, the Batman 181 slab is coming up soon. EC, we do have an EC badge. An EC T-shirt. You made me one.
We do. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
we got ECs. We
Yep.
can definitely print an EC.
Yeah.
I know they get a little weird. We're not doing too many of those because EC, I believe, is protected by copyright.
Well, because
Oh.
they've been
They're
they're protected by trademark. They've been brought back by-
relaunched, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys keep it on the DL, we can print one. But those are ones that we don't like to shove from the rooftops.
Nope, that doesn't look any better. In fact, it looks worse.
That's a damn shame.
And Ronster's gonna wear his Robo Picto comics shirt at Heroes.
Nice.
So he said I may have to wear it. I think he should.
10 out of 10.
So
Boxer Girl was referring to March Madness winners. No, you know what? EC didn't. It didn't get into the.
Crime Spence lost to Tech 31.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Two ECs made the Elite Eight, but then
Yeah,
lost
it
in the-
didn't go as far as I thought they would.
No.
Although you know what, I think a lot of it is that it's not common, but they're familiar.
Yeah.
You see them a lot.
All right, next up, another pickup from this weekend. This is Tales of the Unexpected, number 14, from June of 1957. Really dig this Sheldon Moldoff cover. Got a great green gorilla cover, which is cool. He did the Green Gorilla story on the inside, and the Green Gorilla is blackmailing the guy. Nobody else can see the Green Gorilla, but the gentleman that he's blackmailing, who is this guy right here. Also,
the policeman can't see the gorilla.
the policeman
great.
can't see the gorilla. I forget what he's blackmailing him over, but there's also a story in here titled "Cry Clown Cry," and it's about a family of clowns that it's passed down to generation, and there's a curse on them.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, isn't that wild? It's a Bernard Bailey story, which is cool. This is a really nice copy. It's a fine to very fine 7.0, which is tough from 57 for $360.
Let's see if I can make this. It's really washing them out. It's
We could also just switch to the creature.
I have to because the color on this is fantastic, and in the
Color on that one is truly amazing.
Ronster said, "Adam, you don't like the Carolinas."
Ronster, what made you guess that? I mean, you're right, but what made you guess that?
I think you are pretty vocal about not loving
Yeah.
any of the Carolinas.
Ron, you know what it is? I can't stand the heat. I really can't
Really, it's
stand
the
the heat.
humidity, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Something about it. It's the reason why I don't like the Civil War, right? Not only am I a Union guy because I'm anti-slavery, but I can't root for the South. Just can't do it.
I think you can let things go, but yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Makes sense.
There's a ruggedness about being from the Northeast, you know? It's
Yeah.
I don't like being in a place where you get half an inch of snow and you lose your friggin' mind, but
Did Maggie
No,
go back downstairs?
That's fair. She did.
no disrespect to it, but
No, that's totally fair. I am a big fan of both Carolinas.
because you went to Charleston for your honeymoon, if I'm
I did.
mistaken. And
I
that is
did.
South Carolina?
That is South Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That is what I thought.
Next up, we have Star Wars number 2. This, of course, is from 1977, the same year that the first movie came out. It's a solid one. It's a VF 8.0. This is the first appearance of Obi-Wan, Han Solo, and Chewbacca. VF 8.0 for $46.
Does it go up higher?
It does not.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, it might. Oh, and then kind of point downwards?
Yeah, up and down. It's just not picking up the color. It really is making it look
Yeah, it's a little washed out. You're absolutely right.
very washed out. Yeah.
You know, Dad, throw the on air sign on because that sometimes helps us. Just that can honestly be part of it, you know.
I don't like to move too quickly around here because
Yeah, you're
Oh.
gonna knock something over.
something's gonna
Something's
crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping that might
That might help it.
give us a little bit more. I like those Star Wars that are kind of crazy, you know,
Yeah.
because he didn't know really what was going on. He's working from stills.
So
Pretty
nice.
wild that they're working from stills.
Mm.
But yeah, you got to remember they didn't think this movie was going to do anything.
No, they thought it was going to just be another, like, you know.
I think I think that on my end at least is looking a little bit
Okay.
better.
I'll take as soon as I get caught up. I'm still behind.
But you're right, that unexpected is a little rough.
All right, Star Wars looks a lot better.
Pat Sing Sing's asking, any Avengers 8 tonight, Joe?
No Avengers 8.
We haven't up on the website?
I don't think so.
No.
All right. Next up, we have Batman number 181. This, of course, is the first appearance of Poison Ivy. The CGC 4.0 with off-white to white pages for $5.55.
Does it have the pinup?
5.55. It does. Yep. Blue label. So it has the pinup. If it doesn't have the pinup, then it's on CGC. 'Cause
There would be.
I can't look to see if it has the pinup.
You can't.
No.
It's a nice looking 4.0 copy. It looks better than
Yeah, really, really nice color.
Yeah.
colors.
I like this
Great
book.
on that.
Big old fan.
Yeah, you gonna try it?
I don't know if I should.
I wouldn't. Yeah, put on the creature. There you go.
Oh, you know what's funny? Creature doesn't fit slabs. Oh, maybe he does.
He's made out of rubber.
Oh,
That,
yeah.
that should be nice and smooth with the camera moving.
Yeah. I've got full faith.
Like Fred Sanford helping out.
All right, we just want to move to the creature.
Yeah, well, I'm cool with moving to the creature. Yeah. Here, I'll take this whole box.
Excellent.
You have more coffee mugs laying around this house than you do liquid to put in them.
Whoa! I don't have them laying around the house. They're all hanging up.
There's 4 within sight.
See that Chucky Brown one? That's Joe's. That Atlas one? That one's mine.
Okay.
We do have a lot of coffee. We're a big coffee mug
You know what's funny?
crew.
Gary came by the other day,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Hey, can I get some water?" And I was like, "Yeah, do you mind drinking out of a mug?" And he was like, "Yeah, no, I need a glass." And I was like, "Okay, fair enough."
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, because when Susan comes over, he only wants a mug.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friends are a little bit dumber than yours, so.
Well, I'm not going to say that because your friends watch the show. Although
friend-
my friends also watch the show.
My friends do watch. Yeah. Yep.
But your friends, I think, are a more consistent bunch watching the show. All right, back-to-back big books here. This is Mystery Men number 4 from November of 1939.
That's funny. That's very funny.
This is a great Lou Fine cover here. Is the girl? Nope, she's not involved. Also features Dick Briefer art. There's a Dick Briefer robot story in this one, which is cool. It's a good -1/8. There is a large piece of tape from the bottom to the bottom part of the top staple. Little paper loss at the top staple, but it is complete. So good -1/8 for $7.35.
What do you like better, Dick Briefer Frankenstein or Dick Briefer Robot?
Dick Briefer Frankenstein.
Hmm.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh yeah, fellas, that is honestly, yep, that's keeping the color.
Yeah, it looks better.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to notice. How's the sticker on?
That's fine. Yep,
Okay.
that's fine. If he gets covered up any inquiries, we can always answer them. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
What do we got next, John?
We have going through the box here.
We're all waiting, Joe.
Oh, this cool one. This is Blazing West comics from ACG. Number 6. This is from September of 1949. There are only 4 of these on the census. Wow, that was kind of cool. Yeah, it's a tough book.
Must be incredibly scarce.
Must be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 1949,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
people have definitely graded sillier books.
The half running joke you and I have is you know, there's only a few in the census, so it must be rare, or it's a matter of people don't care about
People
it.
don't care.
I think this book specifically though is you know, this is one that is just scarce.
I think
You
it's
don't see
just
it often.
a book you don't see very often.
Yeah.
Calling it a VG -3.5. The cover is detached here for $59.
Like that Roy Rogers Christmas cover that we sold this weekend.
Yes.
There's 2 of those in the census.
Yeah.
It's because no one cares about that book.
Well, yeah. It's funny because I think that Westerns, they get a little. They get negativity because of those photo covers. Because for me, like, I don't like the photo covers.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But like the Atlas stuff, tough to find. They're really cool books.
Yeah.
Even the ACG stuff, like
ACG
this
is
is
great.
really cool.
ACG all around though, because even ACG horror gets
It's
it's underrated.
I agree.
What number is that one?
number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah, that's a very neat book.
A lot of rare books on the show tonight, including this Batman number 75 from February of 1953. This is a Dick Sprang art. It's the first Gorilla Boss. Calling this one a good 2-0 for 225.
The art in that one is Sprang at his best.
Yeah, and I mean, this is just classic. Got a couple of Gorilla DC covers. Tales of the Unexpected.
Oh yeah,
Batman 75.
yeah. I think DC Gorilla covers are kind of a specialty of ours here.
Yeah, they definitely are.
That Strange Adventures 8 is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Man 17, that's been claimed by I.S. Tony in the Blazing West.
Oh, cool.
But the Amazing Spider-Man 17, you got a question about the grade?
Yeah, so the Amazing Spidey 17. Oh, I guess I'm giving it to him. This one we're calling a good 2-0. It presents really nice. And it is 155. Adam, do you want to I'm gonna take this one out. So the issue with this is it has a water stain here.
There you go.
So again, it presents nice. It's got this water stain here and then along the bottom edge. And then the staples are pretty rusty, as you can see there and there. And there's another water stain here. So that water stain goes throughout the whole book. But again, it really presents like even close to like a 5-0.
Yeah, this collection of Spideys, they feel like they all kind of have that.
And the pages are really solid too on these Spideys.
Yeah, for the I mean, I feel like a lot of them had some water staining and rusty staples.
Yeah.
But nice cover appeal.
Yep.
Blazing West was not sold, correct?
No, Tony took that.
Tony took that. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I.S. Tony did get Blazing West. So Boxer Girl, that one's gone.
Add back 83's checking in.
Hey, what's up, Ethan?
Did you tell him we changed his name to Add Back 38?
38.
That Gorilla Boss is pretty great.
That is cool, yeah. This is cool. This is Air Ace, Volume 3, Number 1, with a cool not only atomic bomb cover, but also talks about it on the inside. And this is December 1945, January 1946. So just a couple months after, which is pretty wild. Calling it a VG minus 3.5. The centerfold on this one is detached, and it's $42.
These educational books are really fun.
Yeah.
Good mix of stories versus you actually learn something.
Do you actually learn something?
I mean, you ever flip through this?
I did. That's how I found out about the.
Yeah, I feel like there's a couple of how to like
Yeah.
they're like the problems, right?
Yeah, this actually has this one's cool. It has how to read aviation maps.
That's neat.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That Air Ace is pretty rare. I haven't seen one of those since this morning when you brought it to my house to show me.
This book specifically?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I did some work at his house this morning.
Before Clams.
Yes.
Well, so let's just drive around all day and go get clams for lunch and
Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that every day.
Nope.
Clams
Yeah.
are once a year, possibly twice a
fair
year.
point. I had clams the other day.
What kind?
Pine,
Strips.
pine craft strips.
Strip.
And by had some, I mean I had a single clam strip. They were
Oh.
fine.
Yeah, just fine.
This thing's freaking sweet.
This thing's cool. But yeah, this is Shock Illustrated number 1. This ran, I think, 3 issues for EC.
Mm.
It's from September of 1955. It's Jack Kamen cover and art throughout, which is cool. So it's Jack Kamen cover to cover. And I love the hypodermic needle cover
Yeah, the
image.
with
right
the
there.
analysis of a teenage dope addict.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
This is a cool book.
That's slightly magazine size, isn't it?
It is magazine size. Yeah. Yep. It's a VG 40 for $105.
I'm sorry, Joe. You got a year on this?
1955.
55.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that is cool.
Ronster's asking if the gorilla is making an appearance tonight. I don't believe
No Gorilla tonight. No. Actually, it's a Picto Fiction magazine.
Into fiction
No, not Picto Vision.
that we are broadcasting in tonight.
That's right.
Yeah. What's the Venture Brothers
Oh yeah,
what's their
you got me, but it's great.
now in like color vision or whatever, right?
That's not it, but yeah. I'd like to see that on the website.
It's enough that you're like, I don't know what the hell this means.
You know, the website broadcast in whatever.
Well, Pictovision. We have Pictovision.
No, but over on mine when you're doing. Mine.
Oh, I gotcha. You gotta brainstorm a name.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
something.
Jack Berlowitz said he's loving the Steranko History of Comics board.
Would have been signed by Steranko if it had shown up
They didn't show up today.
72 hours earlier.
Yeah, the reason we have 3 new Steranko boards is they were supposed to go. Actually, you want to do a wall scan? We'll show some of the new stuff.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah. Well, let's all do it. Yeah.
Do you want? Yeah. Do you want to talk about one more book? You want me to just do it now? You know, we got 25 viewers. Let's just do it now.
All right, let's do it now. Guys, we're about to do a wall scan. We'll show off. I do really love the Steranko History of The Doom image is just incredible.
That one,
I never noticed that on the cover because you don't see it.
There's so much going on in the cover.
that one was a tough one to center, like deciding on what side you wanted it to.
And you're gonna miss out on things. Like you gotta cut some things.
But I like the idea of Steranko's signature right at the middle of the bottom.
Yep.
You
get half the Hulk, a little bit of Batman.
A little of Batman there. That's cool.
So guys, a lot of these have not hit the website yet. They're brand new additions that we picked up this weekend. Of course, Cap 110 skate deck. These are 125?
120.
120. Steranko History of Comics.
Which I think that's volume 1, right?
I don't know.
Covered in volume 1. I think it's covered in volume.
And then Strange Tales 167.
Couple of Joe, we didn't really change the toy shelf.
I didn't.
Did we?
Changed the bottom of the case here, Adam.
Okay.
But I did not get to change the toy shelf.
I'll come do a quick scan of the bottom of the case. If you guys anything you're interested in, let us know. We can answer any and all questions about it. What do you got, Joe? Where am I starting?
You can start right at the bottom edge or top.
What for the polar seltzer bottle?
That's funny.
It is funny.
That's gold. We had tape measures in there for a while for some reason. I just took them out today.
What is that cowboy hat to?
That's our microphone for our press conference.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's a nutcracker.
Yep.
Wild Western number 13. That is the Canadian edition. Good, very good 3.0 for $70. Really cool Atlas Western there.
Yep. Early House of Mystery number 8.
Good, very good 3.0 for $90.
We have Fighting Marines number 8, VG minus 3.5 for $195.
I think that's the Canadian, right?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Marvel Chillers number 3, early Tigra, VF80 for $35. High grade Action Comics number 137, CGC 8.0, and that is $1,100. Off-white to white page on that one. These Amazing World of DC Comics, we haven't showcased this one yet. This one is CGC 9.2 for $60. Really cool back cover image of all of these.
Oh, that is neat.
Yeah.
Superman number 46. It's a VG plus 4.5 for $395. Dracula, I believe number 1. Good, very good 3.0 for $40.
That's from the Dell.
Dell.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's got a kind of ghosty cover. Right?
Dell titles. Forbidden Worlds number 3. CBCS 5.5 for $275.
And then we also have
all
our color variants.
Color variant wall.
Comic book rack.
And there's going to be some news about the color variants fairly soon.
Fairly soon. We got some updates coming on the color variants. And then of course My Past number 11. The cover and centerfold attached on this one, but it's $42. Great Jim Lee cover. That's a CBCS 9.8 for $88. Great Star Spangled number 45. That's a 2.0 for $60. The Marvel Blacklight Blacklight cards.
And those are bigger than the greeting card ones.
These are the greeting cards.
They're bigger though, because I've seen them.
Are they even
4x6?
Oh, really? Oh,
And those are very big.
We have Creepy number 88. That's signed by Ernie Chan for $59. Great Don Newton cover on the Ghostly Haunts number 42. That's a 9.0 for $48. Spidey 8. That's a good -1/8 for $225. We were showing the Spidey 17 earlier. That's a good 2.0 for $155. Marvel Team Up 141. Debut of the black suit. VF plus 85 for $90. Miss Marvel 18, VF minus 75 for $95. Canadian edition of Western Comics number 4 for $42. Captain America 113, fine minus 55 for 70. And then, of course, our latest color variant, that's Chamber Chills 23.
I got a few questions, Joe. Grade and price on the Forbidden Love?
Forbidden Love. We have the Forbidden Worlds
We have
down
Forbidden
there.
Worlds down there.
Forbidden Love.
I just lost the grade and price on the Forbidden Love and
That's coming up next.
Oh, I gotcha. And then what's the House of Mystery? The red one.
Oh, that's this one. This one's cool. This is House of Mystery number 8. Good, very good 3.0 for $90.
I guess Tony's asking Spock, question mark. I assume he's talking about the bank.
Yeah, that is just a Spock bank, Tony. It's just on display here.
And what year was the DC slab from that was for $60?
It is from 1975.
That's all the questions.
Yeah, that's that Joe Orlando cover is great.
Mm.
I love
Very,
that
very,
one.
very cool.
All right, so the Dark Mansion
Yeah,
of
it's clever.
Forbidden Love. One of the most confusing titles, or although we were talking about it earlier, DC just loved to make things confusing for their readers. Anyways, this one's a VG Fine 5.0 for $55.
And Kingpin, who asked, sorry, he didn't hear about the Forbidden Love.
Forbidden Love's right here.
Is that the one you're talking about, Kingpin?
So VG Fine 5.0 for $55.
And A. Champton is asking to see the Star Spangled.
Yeah. It looks like a Howard Sherman cover. So this one is a good 2.0. It's got a pretty major spine roll here. Nice gloss though. Looks like the bottom staple's intact. Let's see. Oh, that's a great splash. Yes, as you can see, the spine roll is pretty gnarly there. Oh, the top staple is attached still. Another
Hey.
cool.
Get a Newsboy Legion story in that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And how much is that one, Joe?
$60.
Big Kid Gang guy, you know?
That was when being in a gang was cool.
Yeah, it's a different kind of gang.
Yeah.
History repeats itself, you know?
That's like a
Being in gangs are cool. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it's like a Kirby East Side Kids type of gang.
Yeah. Oh, I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, what is he doing?
What do you mean? This is a tripod.
All right, next up, we have Batman number 68 with one of the best covers from the 50s. This is from December of 1951. Great Two-Face cover here.
That is a great one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a classic.
It is so cool.
Love that one.
This one features Bill Finger Stories, calling it a good -1.8 for $375.
You know, sometimes I really think you boys think I'm like one of the dumbest guys alive.
Oh, we
no, that's
actually-
no. But in like an endearing way.
Nope.
We actually don't. It's
Nope.
exactly the opposite.
Exact opposite.
Well, listen, I really appreciate that. I know that you told us to say that. They said at the
Listen.
orphanage that, hey, listen, this guy really is sensitive, so
Nope.
you got to be careful.
I'll tell you what. When you're doing something bizarre like what looked like a dance thing to me, I'm assuming you and I should be doing that.
Oh, I got
I'm
you.
trying to figure out why he's doing it.
Aha.
All right, another cool pickup this weekend. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. This is from February of 1985. This is the third print. It's a CBCS 9.0 with white pages here for $9.75. And I think this is the last of the printings that's that oversized. I think
Yes.
after the in the fourth one they go to like kind of normal comic book size.
Yeah. They got a deal because you know who printed those is that guy we went out and saw.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
In
that
Western
was
Mass?
that company. Yeah,
Oh wow.
East Longmeadow.
in East Longmeadow. Yeah,
That's
that's
funny.
That's pretty wild.
it. Now you get a couple things.
Yep.
Boxer Girls requesting to see the Shock again. Which
Okay.
is right here, Joe.
Oh, perfect. Thanks. Oh, I forgot to switch it up.
That's okay.
And then
And you have a few more questions. So I don't want to overwhelm you.
shoot them at me.
Well, Ruben's telling us that Arturo Casanuve did the cover on that Star Spangled.
Oh.
So I'll give you $50 if you can spell that correctly.
Give me a thumbs up.
Re-Up Hunter wants to know if you can see the Mysterious Adventures. And Wirus68 is offering you $60 for House of Mystery 8. And AC Hampton is offering $100 for Star Spangled and the DC slab.
100. All right. So let's see. So let's just take it from the top. Let's do the two books for 100. So DC slab and
Yep.
Star Spangled for 100.
So you're going to take that.
Yep. Take that.
It's going to AC Hampton.
And then we're getting an offer of 60 for the House of Mystery.
House of Mystery 8, 60.
Make the House of Mystery. Make it 70. We'll do 70 on that.
And can I see the Mysterious Adventures?
Serious Venture we haven't shown yet. That's yep. So that's still in the box, and then we'll show this for Boxer Girl. Also, Boxer Girl, I found that TTA 32.
TOS.
No, TTA, I think.
Did you show him the TOS?
Did you want to see a TOS?
Remember the TOS that I had in the pile?
That was the TTA.
Was Tales to Astonish?
Yeah. Or maybe it was TOS. I found whatever book he was looking for.
It's that book.
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'll send you pictures after the show. So this is a solid copy here. It's got a crease here, some creasing along the spine. Really great cover. And then, as I said, Jack Kamen art throughout. And this is just a cool series. It's really, really tough to find. And it's it only ran 3 issues.
And you got a claim for $70.
Cool. That's the House of Mystery. I got it right here. That's a cool book. House of Mystery 8, man. That's
Nice. Yeah, that is a cool.
that's tough.
So, folks, offers work. Don't be afraid to throw an offer out. Boxer Girls offering you $80 for the Shock.
Yeah, that works.
Joe, we're gonna have to take a look at the slabs again.
Yeah, we could certainly take a look at the slab.
Read up under missed what he was interested in.
Yeah, so here, I'll just show them, Adam.
Okay,
I
that's
don't think
perfect.
there's that many. So we have this
Let me pull you a full screen. Show us, Joe.
we have this Action Comics number 137. It's a CGC 80 with off-white to white pages. Super Lois Lane, which they did a lot. They definitely had her be super a lot. This is 1100. Adam, can you grab me the 2 slabs up there? So that's 1100. We have this cool Not Brand Eck number 8. This is a CGC 94 from the Dawn and Maggie Thompson collection for 90.
You know who they are, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they created the Compilers Guide.
oh, was it the Compilers guy? Oh, okay. And they
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't know that.
I mean, legend in the
Yeah, they were great.
Maggie's still alive,
Maggie's still
right?
with us, so she still can be a legend.
The names ring a bell. I didn't realize that they made
Wait, she's still writing. She's still writing for Scoop, I think.
She does, yeah.
Yeah.
She's one of the nicest ladies you'll ever meet.
I don't think I've ever met her.
You know when the last Comic Buyer's Guide came out?
No.
Should bring it back.
Yeah,
That'd be neat.
that would be kind
It
of cool.
was a fun thing.
We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. This is a 3rd print CGC 90 for $9.75.
I mean, listen, we're gonna get hit with an EMP at some point.
I kind of like the idea of. We also have another Amazing World of DC comic. This is number 1, CGC 80 for 70. This has a great Infantino cover and then even better Joe Kubert back cover.
Yeah, this thing is
The
freaking.
Joe Kubert back cover is great.
Yeah, you know, I would tolerate this this slab, this magazine
Yeah.
kind of slab if it meant that back cover.
And
You know what it is? Just make me a box that fits the magazine slabs.
yeah, yep.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we have Forbidden Worlds number 3, CBCS 5.5 for $2.75. Oh, and then got a bunch of slabs tonight.
Yeah.
Just keep them going. Batman
25.
181 CGC 4.0 with off-white to white pages for $5.55.
Okay. Thompson's edited CVG was created by Alan Weiss.
Yes. But they are the people that put it together.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and then X-Men 11 CBCS 9.8 for $88. The Jim Lee cover.
And info on the cap behind you.
On the cap. Cap 113.
Cap behind you. I'm going to guess that's it.
It's a cap 113, fine minus 5.5 for $70. Oh, I was gonna say, we saw Jim Payette this weekend, and I don't know if he still does it, but like 2 years ago, he was still sending out
Yeah.
booklets
yeah.
of like the books
His
he had.
inventory, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Pretty
pretty.
funny.
Yeah. Which gotta kind of admire that, like, you know, the amount of work that goes into that,
That's a lot of work.
and to find a Kinko's nowadays,
And go out and
print all those pages and
That's
put
a-
it together. And
That's a very good
Flaky that does it.
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does.
I think he's doing it solo.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just put these back.
You guys like Cap 110 more than 111, right?
I like 110 more than 111. Yeah.
I do. Are there any Freddy fridge prizes tonight?
No fridge prizes tonight, Freddie.
Shawshank Collection's offering you $470 for the Batman 181.
470, huh? Come up to 5. I'll do it for 5.
So only $30 separates you from the first point.
All right, first poison ivy. Yep.
With the pinup.
With the pinup. Yep. Next up, we have Betty and Me, number 16.
Oh. We got another one of these. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we picked this up this weekend as well. We just sold one. Roughly, pretty much the same shape too, which is funny.
Classic innuendo cover.
Yep. 2 pieces of tape on the spine. There's one right here at the bottom and one at the staple. And there are extra staples on this book. So calling it a good minus 1.8 for 140.
You know, this is objectively hilarious. This is as lowbrow as my humor gets. I find this cover very funny.
Yeah. Archie's eyes are also written in pen on.
Aha.
And I don't think the other guys are. I think that's just how the cover was. I think because that's the whole thing.
Yeah, Archie's. Yeah.
Shawshank said cheers, but he will pass.
Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, this is an awesome book and not one you see very often. This is feature book number 21 featuring the Lone Ranger. These books are really, really hard to find. I believe this is from 1940. Yeah, 1940 here. The spine is almost completely split, and then there's a piece out of the cover and then 2 pages. So calling it a good minus 1.8 for $95. Isn't that cool?
That's a cool one, yeah.
Yeah.
I love how big the 10 cent is.
Yeah,
Almost looks like a coloring book.
it does.
Mm.
It's gonna fit. Are we on 2 cameras, Adam?
Not right now.
But we can be. Bingo.
Perfect, thanks.
That is a great book.
Really,
Batman
really cool.
Ranger.
And
Nice color.
talk about like just hard to find.
1940.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Is that Lone Ranger comic size? It is not.
No, it's
It is. Well, if you know the size of the turtles,
yeah,
it's
bigger than the turtles.
bigger
Oh,
than
that's funny. I was gonna get the slab one.
It's definitely even beyond magazine size. I would say it's more coloring book size.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it started. Did it start out as a large feature book,
Yes, I think it did.
and then it just turned to feature book,
I
which
Jack,
is still
Jack's in the room. I'm sure he will let us know.
which
but
is still larger than like regular comic size.
it's a big damn book.
It's it's a big book, yeah.
Not treasury size, but
No.
it's big.
Yep. All right, next up, Mysterious Adventures number 18, which is just a great series here. From February of 1952. Calling this one a good minus 1.8 for 175.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Saw quite a bit of pre-code horror down in South Carolina.
Oh, really?
Is there a lot of pre-code at Nashua or Concord, wherever you were?
You know, the tough thing about I didn't really get to walk around. Obviously, I wasn't there on Saturday, and
Yeah.
a lot of guys weren't set up when we showed up on Saturday. I don't know if a lot of guys did it Sunday. I don't know if you saw that. And I assume that you didn't really have a lot of time to look around at them on Saturday.
Yeah, you mustn't have been able to.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Nope. I went to maybe two booths Saturday to basically square up with guys, and I had to race back to the booth. But
Yeah.
So Old Man Warrior 1 is offering you $425 for the Batman 181. I'm gonna guess since you countered at $500.
Yeah, we got an offer of 475,
You did.
470. So we countered that guy at 5. So we'll do 5 on it.
I think it's a nice 4.0. I think it's really solid 4.0.
It's a nice 4. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I do think that they were a little harsh on that one.
Next up, cool Dick Tracy here. This is Dick Tracy number 73. I think this Harvey run would be really cool to put together.
Yeah,
especially I was looking at the covers on these and just really cool. And a lot of them are Joe Simon ghosting for Chester Gould, which is cool. This is a Neiman minus 9.2 tough black cover here for 195.
Your style reminds me of Chester Gould.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a goal I would have, yeah.
Yep.
Dream project for me would be to take over Dick Tracy, but they'd have to let me write it so it could be
I got it.
violent with bullets.
You would take it back
shots
to
and
being
stuff.
sort of
Yeah.
violent? Yeah.
Would you do it in like this 2D kind of style?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be. If it was,
I think you'd have to do the Chester Gould kind of like.
A good friend of mine is writing the new Dick Tracy, and I did not like the direction it's going in.
it would be if you did it in that aesthetic, overly violent. You know.
Oh yeah, because that's what made him great.
9.2 for this book.
9.2.
9.2.
1954.
195.
Yeah.
It does. It doesn't matter what this is. Buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, is the cover attached to the Mysterious?
I believe it is. Yeah, but let me double check.
There's a small run of those Dick Tracy's in super high grade. I picked up a few. Did you get those from?
Oh, I love his tie. He's got a hula gal on his tie.
Yeah, isn't that great?
That's
Same guy you
neat.
got him from last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
He that's a strange table.
Yeah. It is attached. Yep. It is attached at both staples.
So
Oh, it does have an extra staple on the spine that is, funny enough, not attached to.
oh, that's funny.
But the other two staples are attached.
Any spine split on it?
Nope. No. There is a spine split on the top. Yep. Small spine split right there.
It's in the box, Joe. What's in the box?
What's in the box? We got another cool Dick Tracy coming out.
Which that's a Brad Pitt line. Do you know what it's from?
7.
That's what it is.
You know what's in the box?
Yeah, I know what's in the box.
Isn't it like a severed head or something like that?
It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head. Yeah.
Fred Paltrow's head.
Which is, I think that's good.
What?
I'm not a big fan of
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Gwyneth Paltrow or Barbara Streisand? You gotta push
Barbra
one up.
Streisand.
Really?
I'm going to use Gwyneth Paltrow to push Barbara Streisand.
I love it.
All right. Next up, we have a cool Dave Stevens cover here. Jerry Iger's Sheena. Number 1. This is actually features Matt Baker art on the inside. They turned it into 3D art, but it features some Matt Baker stories. Great Dave Stevens cover here. The VFNM 90 for $35.
Sheena, created by who? Will Eisner.
Oh wait, no way. I didn't know that. First appears in Fiction House, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Who created Wambi?
I don't know. I'm sure Jack's going to tell us.
Another Star Wars book. We got Star Wars number 42, the first appearance of Boba Fett. This is the direct edition, but it's a nice VFNM 90 for $180.
Bobby Fett.
Bobby Fett?
That's his brother. He's a chef. Opened a restaurant in Miami.
Oh, that's play
Fett's.
on Bobby Flay, I think.
Bobby Fett's.
Yep. Bobby Fett's.
The Pancake House.
Which I thought that the other Star Wars was
You thought the 68.
I thought
was
the second
first.
was the first Boba
Yeah.
Fett. Goes no much no.
Which is a better cover.
Yeah, yeah.
68's a
What's
better
wrong
cover.
with that one?
This cover?
Yeah.
It's fine. But I think the 68's a better
That
cover.
was fine. Wow.
I mean, you,
Did you read Star Wars when it was coming
I
up?
read the first 6.
Oh, you did.
which is,
The first story. And then,
Yeah.
then the giant rabbit came in and I said,
So now the first 6 issues of the comics are episodes
don't
4
do that.
four
Don't do
through
that.
6.
Don't do that.
No, it's
First
just-
6 is the first.
it's just the
Star Wars.
first, it's just the first movie. Because it was 1977.
Yeah.
So the second movie came out in 80.
I don't really just go to the next
Okay, all
book.
right, that's fair.
I really appreciate you guys trying to explain it to me, but I don't care.
Next up, we have Vampirella number 4. This one's cool. Early Vampy here, signed by Mike Royer.
Oh, neat.
Yep, who's not doing shows anymore, so you're not going to be able to
retire
get.
since he's
Adam talked to him.
getting
Oh,
a hip, leg, eye, and
Yeah,
He-
he was
replaced.
he was looking a little.
That's too bad. I feel
Yeah.
like he's a great guy.
He's a really
yeah,
nice
he's a
dude.
really nice
He's a
guy.
really nice guy.
Really nice guy.
These legends are getting to the point that they're not doing these shows.
No,
anymore.
Adam, do you know what was on his sweatshirt at that event? Did you read his sweatshirt? It was something like "I'm with
Oh,
stupid" or something.
It was
like-
it was like a Target yeah, it was, yeah.
yeah, it was
Um,
just really funny watching
yeah.
like this comic book legend coming in with like this.
I'm sure there were bits of his lunch on it.
Yeah, it was like I don't know what it said, but it was definitely one of those like saying shirts. That was funny.
But Mike Royer is honestly one of the nicest
Great.
guys. Yep.
Yeah, I felt that
VG40 for $48.
he had like a 12-hour layover,
Oh no.
and he's from Oregon. He had a 12-hour layover in Seattle.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Man, I would have gone home. Geeky in the Heat is in the room.
Hey, what's up, Mark? Adam, shall we do a wall scan?
What's going on, man? Yeah, you want to do a wall?
Oh, yeah. I can show a couple more books if you're.
No. I was just no. You're
Adam,
good.
I learned this weekend that Mark's wife is the 4th woman who's folded your underwear at some point. Or your skivvies, as you
Well,
call
I
them.
did. I did your laundry at their house. Yeah, so I guess so. Yeah.
You're the only guy on the planet that travels somewhere for 4 days and doesn't
And
laundry.
does laundry, yeah.
I mean, they offered.
4 days.
Veronica told me to warn you that you're gonna wear your clothes out by washing them so much.
You think that's gonna stop him?
It's not.
It's
It's
fine.
gonna get paused because Veronica said it.
Boys. All right. Here's the thing. All right. Yeah. Never.
Hey, you're very clean.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna sit and argue. I wear. Listen, my jeans get probably 4 wears.
Oh wow.
Bad for the cotton if you wash it all the time. Levi Strauss is gonna tell you that. I know he's an idiot, but that doesn't matter.
Throw 'em in the freezer.
It says throw them in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say if you get jeans that are really comfortable.
Levi's lost me when they started being anti-American, but
Yep.
And
And the quality's kind of gone down.
the quality's gone downhill. But now's the time to plug American Giant, 100% cotton,
Yep.
$120 pair of jeans, but well worth it.
When are we getting paid for these ads?
Yeah. We're getting an offer of $150 for Dick Tracy. And Jack said that Star Wars 1 to 6 adapted Star Wars, no New Hope, just plain old Star Wars. And
See?
Jack, that's exactly what I'm saying. There was no New Hope. There was
Not-
no episode
Not
4.
episode 4.
Yeah, listen.
You can't go back and rename a movie.
You can't. And,
No, no, you
You
can't.
can't do it.
Nope.
When it came out, what was the name of it?
Whatever. Listen.
Star Wars. It might have said episode 4 in the scroll.
No way.
I don't think it did.
When they started
I
it?
believe he was playing on the idea of a serial.
Okay.
So it may have.
Oh,
but
all right.
honest to God, I don't care. So Jack, if you're about to type the answer, don't use the energy. Because I certainly don't care.
And he wants to move on.
And Wires 68 wants to know who's the older brother, you or Adam. And I think
I like playing the game where they guess.
I do
yes,
too.
that's why I didn't reveal it.
Okay.
Because you know I know, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. You were there for it.
I was there when you both came running into this world.
Yeah.
150 for Dick Tracy
Um,
with a couple of gun shots, which is pretty cool.
I'm gonna let Adam decide.
And Ask Batman
I don't-
and Mystery Man.
I don't like this game. Oh no! You can't do that. You guys are in for a treat.
Yeah, hold on.
Hold on.
Guess what? They're gonna see it before you even said that.
Yeah, I know. The Dick Tracy's high grade, 9.2. It's funny because no, we can't go that low. I hate to counter you at this, but make it 180.
Well, let me give you a heads up.
Yeah.
If you don't take his offer, there's a pretty good chance I'm taking it, and you guys owe me a lot of credits. You're not making anything off me. So just keep that in mind. There's no cash coming out of my pocket.
If I happen to outlive you, will you leave it for me?
You'll get it back.
Okay.
Well,
If
you
I
know,
happen to
you
outlive
know I don't sell comics, so yeah, you're getting it back.
Okay. Well, listen, because I
Take
don't
your wager. What do I get? 20 years?
because I don't like jinxing. Nope, don't say that. I don't like jinxing any of these things. I don't like playing this game. I don't like guesstimating deaths. I don't do any of that. No chance. No.
How about this? We'll do
Say.
160 on the Dick Tracy.
Do 160. All right, we'll do 160 on the Dick Tracy.
Do 160 on the Dick Tracy.
That's-
$10.
That's a
Actually,
counter.
Pocket Scroll did say episode 4. I do vaguely remember.
Okay, I mean, you guys would know better than I would.
So he's upped his offer to 170.
Oh, so we
I think
counter him at 160. So we'll do it for 160. I assume
I think the gun.
I assume that 160 works if 170 was his count.
Yeah, I would assume. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I would never have guessed. Joe seems older because of his mannerisms.
Joe is older.
Joe's a lot older.
I'm a lot older. I'm like 85.
Joe's older than I am
Yeah.
in many ways.
Kate makes fun of me for being so old.
Yeah.
Bill Spy Vinyl, you get it. Levi's back in the day were an apron proof. Now they constantly ripping the seams. Well,
I told Kate the other day that I might change to just drinking hot coffee all year round.
And clams.
And
Request to show the mysterious again.
oh yeah,
mysterious.
Mysterious.
and it is mysterious because the buttons are on the wrong side.
Wrong side.
They were showing a marathon event down in South Carolina.
It's funny it's funny having cable in hotel rooms.
I know, because I don't
Yeah.
watch TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I watch it when I'm on the road.
It's kind of a fever dream, honestly.
It really is.
And you can't turn off because you can't sleep in a hotel room.
Mm.
Nope. My favorite is that you hate forensic
I
files.
do. Oh, and he does too?
No, you do.
Okay, yes.
No,
thank you.
Adam and I actually like him.
The thing that I hate is Joe flipping through channels just to
Oh,
end
you
up on
mean-
forensic files.
You mean we're staying together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we stop at a hotel at 10 o'clock at night. You can't fall asleep for at least 2 or 3 hours.
No, you're especially being on the road.
But so
You pray Impractical Jokers is on.
so the
Yeah.
ritual is Joe spends 45 minutes flipping through, and I'm like, Joe, it's gonna end up being forensic files. It's the only thing we ever
Well, you know,
watch.
if you log into your Prime account, there's a chance you don't log out, and then you the next day,
Yeah,
Yeah.
$560 in charges.
fair point. Oh. What do you got next, Joe?
All right, so we had Lois Lane as Superman or Superwoman. How about Lois Lane as a cop?
Nah,
This is-
that's good.
Not as good. No, at least it's different than her.
It
because
is
it's a
different.
Superwoman. Superman number 84 from October of 1953. This is a Win Mortimer cover, Al Plastino art. Top staple is detached, and then the centerfold is detached on this one. Good plus 2.5 for $78.
I think she's a policewoman, not a cop.
Policewoman?
Yeah.
You can't say cop?
So you get an offer of 110 for the Mysterious. Wow, that was a good save.
Yeah, I tried. You know what? Why am I gonna balance it on the same thing that almost fell off?
Listen, I wasn't going to ask you why you make it a pile, but when you put things on a pile, it doesn't go good.
I'll do 150 on the series.
I'm sorry?
150.
Okay.
You got it was 110, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Whoa, why are you talking to your dad like that, huh? Calm down.
We haven't had any Bronze Age horror, right?
Oh, that's actually kind of. We've had none.
I don't think we've had a single Bronze Age horror.
Crazy.
But yeah.
Patrick O'Brien is like, why am I watching the show?
He's already gone.
Yeah.
You might have addressed it. Did someone ask about the Mystery Men?
Oh, someone did ask about the Mystery Men. I don't think we
I
went
think I
over it.
threw it out there, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I missed it, so we'll just go over it now. Hopefully, if you were asking about the Mystery Men, here it is. This is Mystery Men number 4 from November of 1939. Tape on the spine, just a great Lou Fine cover, and cool Dick Briefer robot story in this one. Calling it a good minus. There is a large piece of tape on the spine.
Oh, I'm
Almost
just gonna
like
take this out.
3/4 of the way
4
up.
seconds.
I love this title. It's one of my favorites. Mystery Men.
Yeah, it's a great book. And it has a very, Jack, correct me if I'm wrong, it has a very loose connection to the Bob Burton Mystery Men that he did.
This is the Dick Briefer story. The Rex Dexter,
That's pretty cool.
and that's just
Oh.
great.
Yeah, didn't Fletcher Hanks work in because he worked for Fox?
I'm not sure. He probably did.
What is this story? Chen Chang.
Might be getting banned from Instagram.
You don't think you can say that? Can you show it?
I think you can, but I mean, you just did. We'll find out.
Once we start, you know,
Oh, and then an ad for Wonderworld 7, classic book.
that's neat.
That is cool.
That
That is very cool.
the robot, which just appeared in my feed, so you guys are wondering why I'm talking about something that happened 3 days ago.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
The robot?
In the
Oh, actually,
Oh, I got you.
one of the I think either the Batman's, one of the DC books today had a House of Mystery 1 ad, which is pretty cool on the inside cover. I meant to write that in my notes.
That's probably the Gorilla Batman. That seems about the
right era.
Bill Spy Vinyl. Did you catch that one? In the 70s, Levi's were napalm
Yeah.
proof.
Yeah,
I read that without my glasses, and I thought he said napkin proof.
oh, that's funny.
And I was curious what napkin proof is.
Yeah, like whatever that means.
Next up, we have House of Mystery number 261 with just a great Kaluta cover here. It's a VG Fine 5.0 for $14.
World Wonders checking in.
Hey, what's up, John?
And Bob?
And Bob?
Now, Worlds of Wonder says this cop is going shopping. Is John law enforcement
No.
officer in his own? No.
No, I don't think so. Unless something new unless there's breaking news.
Breaking news. Maybe he's got deputized.
Yeah. John, we saw Brian this weekend.
Ketterer?
Brian Bunky.
Bunky.
Yeah.
Of the Bunky Brothers.
Of the Bunky Brothers.
Whose last name is not Bunky.
Yeah, I was amazed when I found out that they weren't brothers.
Oh, that Brian was not
Not a bunkie.
Have you met Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian's a good dude.
They weren't up at Little Giant.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Brian flew in. My favorite is Brian calls Adam James Dean.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Where's James Dean? I don't even know if he knows your real name.
James Dean.
I find it endearing.
Yeah.
Ronster said of the three of us that you have the best hair, Adam.
Oh.
I told him he hasn't seen Joe's in person because Joe does have the Clark Kent hair.
Joe does have the. I think all of our hair, Matt included.
Matt is pretty great.
All of our hairs are very. We have good hair.
Well, I would argue that you guys definitely beat me in the hair department. There's no question.
I don't think that's the case. No chance.
Next up, we have Ghosts number 11 from January of 1973. We're gonna just go run through some Bronze Age horror here. So if you're a fan, stay tuned. Nick Cardy cover, Jerry Grandinetti art, and then Ernie Chan art. This one's a very fine 7.0 for $29.
Oh, the Doobies aren't brothers. Hey, Ilson's checking in.
Hey, what's up, man?
It's gonna be like 5 a.m. there.
No, we do this all the time.
I like how we get it always wrong. No, that's the joke.
No, I believe it's
Is Adam's never right.
I believe
It's
it's either 11 or 12 there, right?
I think it's 5 hours ahead.
5 hours.
It's got to be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
John likes all our hair. Has John met Matt?
I think he has. Yeah,
Okay.
I think he has.
Patrick O'Brien is claiming something for $29.
There he is. Thanks for sticking with us, Patrick. We should give Patrick like a your phone number, Adam. So if we don't show up Bronze Age horror,
Yeah, he can text.
he can text you and be
yeah.
like,
Where the
what
hell
are we
is the Bronze Age
what
chart?
are we doing? Next up, we have Hulk 182 from December of 1974. This is a cool Herb Trimp cover and art. Of course, this is the third part to the Wolverine story. The VF Plus 8.5 for $200. Now, you think this book is underrated?
I think it's underrated because it's the. I mean, third Wolverine.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Kinda.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the third Wolverine.
It's the third part to the story.
Yeah. Yeah. Pat, 3 keys checking in.
What's up, Scott?
Ilson, it is 12:10 a.m.
Okay.
So 5 hours.
Maybe he's like us and stays up till like 3 a.m.
No, he said that it's a little. I mean, because we got to get him on Picto and Friends, we just got to.
We gotta
push it back a
put
little bit.
Yeah.
Patrick also said this weekend. I talked to him in person. It's not that Nosferatu was bad. He was like, no, the movie was actually really good.
Oh, okay.
It's just you see his
Yeah,
hog. That,
But you see, I'm up for that.
I'm kind of out for that.
Oh,
That's enough to get me.
If someone would do an edited version like he did of Punisher for you, I'd be back in.
what if it's blurred out?
I'm okay.
It's like
I'm not.
it's like an episode of Cops. They blur it out. Okay.
I think I'd be okay.
No.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing the same thing I did for you for myself for Batman Forever. Because I liked Val Kilmer as Batman, but I can't stand Jim Carrey, so I might go through.
Oh, you might go through and chub from Carrier.
That would be very funny.
All right, another Broad Juice horror here. This is Weird War Tales number 81 from November of 1979. Another cool Kubrick cover here. Nice VFNM 9.0 for $33.
Yes, Worlds of Wonder. 3 keys is your San Diego neighbor. Both of you better play nice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. If you have any disagreements, you guys give us a call. Adam and I'll jump on a FaceTime,
Yep.
and we'll all work out together.
If it's real bad, I'll jump on a plane. Actually, they sent me the hotel info today. San Diego.
Oh, for San Diego.
Got a claim of $33, Joe.
That is the Weird War.
That is going to Patty O'Brien.
Thanks, Patrick.
Oh, that one's great.
Yeah.
I gotta pay attention to the show. I'm too busy working.
Next up, we got Hellblazer number 1. This is a nice VFNM 9.0 for $44. Wait, San Diego just sent you the hotels?
Why are you surprised by that?
Oh, because dealers get it back in like January.
Oh, funny. No.
Yeah, and like
These are all the official hotels too.
if you don't get in January, like
They must save a block for the pros they in.
they must, yeah.
Patrick O'Brien said, paid $50 for early mission to Little Giant, only to learn Joe was a no-show.
Yeah, I really missed the show, Patrick. I was thinking about it. I've missed family weddings. I've missed numerous weddings to go to comic book shows, but
Well, your best friend get married, right?
there's
he's not still your best friend, but he was your best friend in high school.
yeah, he's still a close friend.
Not close
Present
enough for you to be in the wedding.
present company excluded.
Right.
There's like 4 people on the planet I'd miss a big show like that to go to
Right.
their wedding,
Right.
and he was definitely one of them.
Right, but of the 4 people, 2 of us wouldn't have a wedding on a giant.
Well, and that's what my other thought was.
That's
Is
a
there's
good
no
point.
way Adam would be throwing his wedding on April 4th,
And
knowing
I
that.
would move mine.
Mhm.
Not that I'm getting married again.
No, well, and I guess that's the
I
other.
mean, I would put it on Heroes Weekend, but I'm not doing that on Little Giant
Right.
Weekend. No chance.
All right, next up we have Jimmy Olsen's Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen number 18. This is a VG minus 3.5 for $44. Could you imagine being trapped in a corner and you go on your little watch and Super Baby shows up to bail you out?
And I wouldn't be too happy about that.
No.
I mean, he can talk, which is something, right?
Yeah.
Can he speak like in full sentences?
Me help save you
Oh, no,
from
no,
bad man.
I can't take this. I'm working out the kryptonite that I keep in a lead box in my back pocket. I'm killing that thing. And then I'm hitting the watch again. I'm gonna handle my own problem. I don't call 911.
You know, I got this. I got
Oh,
this.
man.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Next up, we have House of Mystery number 274. This is from November 1979. Great Joe Orlando cover here. Also features Marshall Rogers art on the inside, which is cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, beautiful copy here. Near mint 9.4 for $34.
You know what year that is?
79.
So that's prime Marshall Rogers.
Yep. Really cool hell ride. Who would take the hell ride?
That's a great cover.
Your
Is that
my stepmom, your wife would definitely go on this roller coaster.
Well,
as would Adam.
I make no comment on that.
going on. They go on any.
Oh,
roller
they like
coaster.
that stuff.
They love the roller coaster.
Your mother.
My stepmom
How does she fit?
on a roller coaster.
Yeah, when they put her in
Your
two cars.
your wife.
My wife.
Your wife.
Your stepmom.
Yes, my
Oh,
stepmom.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you said.
My
Oh,
stepmom.
see, when you said the words hell,
Oh,
I instantly went to
no,
my
I meant
ex-wife.
just roller coasters in
Oh, she
general.
loves them. She
Yeah,
that
she
thing.
loves.
She
She
loves.
loves roller
Yeah,
coasters.
that's how he alienated the whole crowd.
I think I'm
That's
just.
good.
I think I'm just moving on.
Yeah,
That's good.
Shouldn't have said anything.
viewership felt enough.
Sometimes you just shouldn't.
That's,
Say
that was on me.
No, it's all right. All right, next up we have Detective Comics number 227 from January of 1956. It's a cool Win Mortimer cover. This is the third Martian Manhunter, which is cool.
That is pretty wild.
Good minus with 2 pieces out of the cover, but it is attached for $150.
Jack says, "What's worse, DC baby talk or DC hip teen lingo?" Well, I'm not killing the hip teen, but I'm killing the baby spawn.
Yeah,
that's pretty
bad. That's pretty bad. A couple more books, and then we'll do one more wall scan and call it a night. Got another Bronze Age horror here. This is Ghosts number 24 from June of 1974. Nick Cardy cover. It's a VF 80 for $34.
I mean, he's got a point. DC hip lingo was bad
Yeah,
because a
I-
40-year-old guy's trying to sound like a teenager.
yeah. Was it as bad as that?
No, I don't think so, but I think it's close.
Yeah, because I guess at least Stan Lee was always with it, right?
Yeah, but he's talking about the DC stuff.
Yeah, but like Stan Lee compared to
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he actually
sure.
must have gone out and listened to people talk.
yeah.
Next up, we have Dick Tracy number 43 from September 1951. This is a Joe Simon cover. He's ghosting again for Chester Gould. It's a nice VF 80 for $84.
That's a great one.
This is cool, yeah. Woman's trying to call the cops. Guy's beating Dick Tracy over the
There's
head.
more action in those covers.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I think it'd be a really fun run to put together.
A lot of issues though.
Yeah, what, like 70?
I thought there was more than 100, but again,
The numbering was weird. So maybe it took the numbering over from something?
it might have.
Yeah.
It was another version.
Another pre-100 Batman here. This is Batman number 79 from October of 1953. It's a Win Mortimer cover, Dick Sprang art. Calling this one a good to very good 3-0 for $225.
Win Mortimer and Dick Sprang, that's a amazing team.
Yeah. I love just the square jawed Batman. It's great.
Is that the one that you said you'd never seen it before? No, that was the Batman proposing, right?
That was the Valentine's one. Yeah.
That's a great Vicky Vale cover. She's not annoying, right?
I mean, she's complaining about getting a taste of what it's going to be like married to Batman.
All right, so slightly annoying. Okay.
It's a cool book from Charlton. This is Cowboy Western number 51 from October of 1954. Features a Dick Giordano cover and Ken Battlefield art on the inside. It's a VG plus 4.5 for $34.
It's Giordano inked by who? Two signatures there?
I can't make out the bottom one.
Huh. It's not Alcala, right?
I don't think so.
Is it Alcala or Alcala?
Oh, maybe it's
How
Alcala.
do you spell Alcala?
ALCALA.
ALA.
Because there's an S in there, which is what throws.
It looks like it looks like it though, right?
It kind of does, but I didn't think there was an
I
S.
also don't know if they cross paths. Do they ever cross paths?
I don't think so.
No. Dick Giordano is one of those guys. I feel like Herb Trimp category. Just like
Yeah.
he's fine.
I agree with you.
Gets the job done.
Yeah, I think he's well. I like Giordano more than I like Trimp stuff.
A little more polished.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, last book of the night. We have Detective Comics number 286 from December of 1960. Cool mold-off cover and art. Joe Certa again on Martian Manhunter. This is the first Starman, which is cool, and calling it a VG 40 with water staining on the back cover for $125.
And that's a kind of odd thing because Batman and Batwoman were kind of an item, and then it turns out they're cousins.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, huh?
Kathy?
Kathy Kane is in one of the books. She's Bruce Wayne's cousin.
Well, you can't do that.
Well, you shouldn't do that.
I guess Mississippi, it's fair game, but
Kids are going to be a little messed up.
oh man. All right, guys. Last wall scan of the night. I can read them out to you if you want. All right, Batman 79. It's a good, very good 3-0 for 225.
I did have people tell me that they can only listen to the show because they're working.
All right, so that makes you feel better then. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, number 18, VG minus 3.5 for $44. TMNT number 1, third print. This is CGC 90 with white pages for $9.75. Action Comics 137, off white to white pages. Old CGC label. This is a VF80, and we are asking Joe
1100.
1100. House Mystery 274, near mint 94 for $34. Great Nick Cardy cover. This is Ghost number 24 from 1974, VF80 for $34. Star Wars 42, VFNM 90 for $180, first Boba Fett. Cowboy Western number 51, VG plus 45 for $34. Detective Comics number 286, VG40 for $125. Fighting Fronts number 4, VG Fine 50 for $68. Iron Man 30, near mint minus 92 for $110. Tales of the Unexpected number 14, Fine Very Fine 70 for $360. Star Wars 2, VF80 for $46. Mystery Men Comics number 4 from 1939, Great Blue Fine cover, good minus 1.8 for $735. Batman number 75 from 1953, it's a good 2.0 for $225. First Gorilla Boss.
That Batman 75 is a tough book. I don't know how many of those you've seen, but I've not seen too many of them.
A handful, and they're usually really beat.
Yeah.
Like 0.5s.
Feature book number 21, great Lone Ranger cover. You guys like the red suit or the blue suit?
I like the
I
red.
like the red suit. Good minus 1.8 for $95.
I like the blue.
Do you actually?
I do.
You're just doing that because we agreed.
No, I do like the blue. I
Really?
mean, the red is like, I don't like the. I think they're close.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Betty and Me number 16, good minus 1.8 for $140. Batman 68, good minus 1.8 for $375.
Great Two-Face cover.
Good minus 1.8 is kind of the grade of the night.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah.
The good minus 1.8 triangle. All right. Dark Mansion of Forbidden Love, number 1. VG Fine 50 for $55. Ares Volume 3, number 1. Centerfolds attached. VG minus 3.5 for $42. First Poison Ivy, Batman number 181. Off white to white pages. This is a CGC 4.0 for $555. If you're interested, we'll do you $500.
Yeah.
Hulk 182, VF plus 8.5 for $200.
He's on top of things.
Sheena, great Dave Stevens cover here. VF NM 90 for $35. Mysterious Adventures 18, really cool pre-code book. Another good minus 1.8 for $175. Vampirella number 4, VG 4.0 for $48. That is signed by Mike Royer. Superman number 84, good plus 2.5 for $78. House of Mystery 261, VG Fine 50 for $14. Cool Dick Tracy from Harvey Comics. This is Dick Tracy number 43, VF 80 for $84. Detective Comics number 227, good minus 1.8 for $150. Wow, that's, yeah. Jeep Comics number 1, good minus 1.8 for $180. Foreign Wonder Woman. Do you issue numbers and all that jazz, Joe?
I don't know that one.
Okay.
Those were actually from last week's show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really great cover.
Yeah.
It's a VG Fine 50 for $42. Hellblazer number 1, VFNM 90 for $44. FF Annual number 5, VG Fine 50 for $57. Joe?
So what's the damage on the Two-Face Batman?
It's a good minus. Oh, like what's the actual?
I'm reading the actual thing. What's the damage of the Two-Face Batman?
Well, sometimes when someone says what's the damage,
No.
What's the price?
The price is $375. It's a good minus 1.8.
But it's also a 1.8. So
It's a 1.8.
some damage.
So it's got a spine split in the top here. It's nice pages actually. Pages are off white to white. Staples are still attached. Oh, there's the House of Mystery one ad.
Oh, look at that.
That's
Yep.
cool.
That's
That is
really
very, very,
cool.
very cool.
Yeah. Some nice pages here. Piece out of the back. And then it looks like it's folded over on the top there.
That is such a great cover.
It is a really great cover.
Freddie's offering you $45 for the Lee Elias Battle Hunt.
Yeah, that works. The top left.
Oh, the Harvey.
Thanks, Freddie. Guys, use code Porky on the website for $15 off anything. There's no restrictions.
Terrificon checked in.
Terrificon.
Mitch
Mitch?
joined the feed.
Um,
Yes. I'm sorry. Backtrack. Keep
use code Porky on the website. $15 off anything on the site.
$15 credit.
If you find $15 item, all you have to do is pay shipping on it, and
Yeah,
that's it. You get it for free.
Bingo.
So no limits, nothing crazy.
Nope.
Just
No frills.
go use $15 on the website as a thank you from us here at Robo Picto. Appreciate your support. We are a year old on the website now. We just paid our second yearly subscription to our web service, and we'll officially be a year in. When are we celebrating? June 1st, May 1st.
We'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure how we're gonna celebrate, but we'll get a cake.
I'm getting a cake. Yeah,
Big old cake.
I'm getting a cake, giant cake.
I think you
Is it
should.
going to be a vanilla cake with white frosting?
We're gonna get the same cake that was at our wedding.
Are you getting a real cake?
Yeah, we'll get a real cake.
No.
Anything else, fellas?
Maggie.
Hey Maggie.
$300 ship on the Batman 68.
That's a tough one. That one I had
Hey, Maggie.
kind of priced pretty cheap. I'll do 345 shipped if it's in the US, obviously.
345 shipped.
345 shipped.
And what was the code again?
Porky.
Use code Porky. PORKY. If you're on
Like-
the email, you would have understood why we named it Porky. But
Do you want to explain? Do you
It's in-
want to take a guess?
It's an homage to the pig chalk statue you have.
Oh, did you read the email?
No, but I know
Oh.
what the pig is. I know
Also-
you just got him.
also, you don't think you read the email?
And I did read the email.
Well, I didn't know if you got it on the email or if you got it somewhere else.
I called her out.
All right.
I think that's it.
That's it.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We will be back next Tuesday. Keep an eye on the site. We'll be adding. Adam's got, I think, 4 or 5 new sheets that he'll be
Yeah,
adding.
4 or 5 new sheets. It's probably gonna be about, maybe 100 books.
Yeah. So the website's going to be. We were a little slow last week just due to the show getting ready for it. But Adam's going to be adding some more books over the course of the next few days. Also, Newburyport this Saturday, Clipper City Con.
Newburyport, Mass.
Newburyport, Mass.
Newport, Massachusetts. Yep.
Yeah, Clipper City Con. It's going to be a fun time.
A nice little town, too.
Yeah. No, we will. We'll see you guys there.
Wait, it's not.
Tarzan of the Apes, a character of Edgar Rice Burroughs' famous book, in reality is the son of a titled English couple, Lord and Lady Greystoke, who were put ashore by a mutinous crew in the jungles of West Africa. The maroon couple were left with tools and firearms, and Tarzan's mother and father built the little hut in which Tarzan is born a year afterward. It's the night of their little son's first birthday. Lord and Lady Greystoke are sitting in their rude but strongly built home. Around them lies the jungle, dark, mysterious, teeming with great sinister shapes, mocking with dreadful quiet through the night. The roar of a lion tells that the mighty monarch of the forest has made its kill, and from farther away can be heard the hideous laughing cry of the hyenas, echoing the lion's thunderous roar. The wind rustles the leaves of the trees outside. Both are startled.
What's that, John?
Yes. I heard it too. Oh, it's only the wind in the trees, dear.
It gave me rather a start.
It did me too for a moment. Silly as both of us. Nothing short of a herd of elephants could force its way in here. I confess a bit of pride. This place is built like a vault.
Oh, John, I know we're safe enough, but sometimes I don't think I can stand it a moment longer. It's the nights. They're dreadful. There, that's what I mean. All night long, the jungle seems to threaten us. And those hyenas, oh, that hideous cry of theirs. It's like the laugh of a maniac. They seem to be jeering at us. As though someday they...
Now, Alice, get hold of yourself. You can't let go this way. You'll go mad. You have to hold tight, dear. For him.
For him. Oh, he's a year old today, John.
Yes, a year old and as sound as a nut. Sleeps through gunshots and everything.
He's a darling, isn't he, John? And the picture of you.
Nothing of the sort. He looks exactly like you. Oh, yes, he does, dear. Why, he has your eyes and that sweet little smile of his. Why, that's exactly like you, dear. There. He can't get it. Dear, tight. I'll pop the leg and see the latches.
He'll burst the door down. I know he will. Look at the bar.
Turn down that lamp so if I can get a bead on the beggar through here.
All right. There. Don't get your face too close to the lattice. He may strike through.
There. See through here. He's a big brute.
I don't want to look. Shoot him, John. Shoot him.
There, dear. Hold steady. We'll have a lion skin to wrap the baby in.
Hurry, John. Hurry. Every time he claws the door, it gives terribly.
Lord, he must be hungry to come up this way.
Oh, his eyes. They're terrible. And those horrible teeth. Oh.
Stand away from my arm. Oh, I put that one right down his throat. Another one will settle him. There, that finishes the liar. It's all over, dear. Why, he's as dead as a door now. Don't be frightened.
Oh, John. I'm sorry to go to pieces this way. Really I am, but you know, the last few days, I've had a terrible premonition that something would happen. It's all silly, I know, but, I can't escape this dreadful feeling.
You're just nervous, that's all. Why, any day now we'll wake up and find a boat in the bay. And you and I and the little chap there will go sailing back to England.
Oh, it's been 2 years now, and there's been no boat. 2 terrible years, John.
Why, Alice, I can't understand this in you at all. Oh, buck up, my girl. Don't let it get you this way.
Oh, I'm sorry, John. It's like a terrible threat hanging over. Listen to the jungle now.
Why, there isn't a sound.
No, that shot quieted them for a little while, but the silences are the worst of all. The silence means that something awful and dreadful is passing through the jungle.
There. Your silence is broken for you. A panther.
Oh, John, I hate to show the white feather like this, and I shan't do it again. Now there, that's a promise.
White feather? Oh, why, rot. You've been marvelous, Alice. This infernal jungle is bound to get you once in a while. Come on, kiss me and forget it.
Gladly, sir. John, which one of our neighbors is that?
A bull?
It's the apes I hate worst of all. They're so human and yet so far from human. Those long, powerful arms, their awkward gait, and the terrific speed in which they swing and leap from branch to branch.
They are nasty beggars.
That one you shot yesterday. Oh, those nasty, close-set eyes and yellow fangs.
Come on now. Oh, forget it. Again the cry of a huge bull ape, a brutish creature of terrible strength and awful temper. The ape has suddenly gone mad, raging, foaming mad, with that peculiar madness which suddenly seizes bull apes and quickly passes. He's running rampant among his people. The younger and lighter apes are scampering to the highest branches. Kayla, a young female, comes into the clearing. Her baby is clinging to her neck. She doesn't know. She doesn't know that Bolat has gone into one of his terrible rages. Bolat spies her. The others yell hoarse cries of warning. He's bearing down on her. She leaps from branch to branch. He has her by the ankles. She breaks loose. Up the tree she goes. Bolat behind her. She makes a terrific leap to another tree. She makes it. The jar tears her baby's grip loose from its mother's neck. It falls to the ground with a thud. Bolat's roaring grows fainter, fainter, as he hurls his powerful body through the trees. That bull ape is certainly doing a lot of boasting tonight.
He sounds very close, John.
Oh, he's miles away. Those bull apes have tremendous lung power.
Beastly sound.
Yes.
John, it's getting a little cold. I think perhaps we'd better build a small fire. Baby sneezed this morning.
All right. I want to go out and drag that lion into the shed anyway before the hyenas get at the skin.
John, have you noticed how deathly still the jungle has suddenly become?
Just a lull. Where's the axe?
Over there in the corner. Just a few sticks will do, John. Just enough to keep the chill off.
Righto. Be back in a second.
Aren't you going to take your rifle?
Oh, I'll hardly need it. Just going out to the shed. I'll leave the door open. The light will keep any animals away.
All right.
You know, every time I open the latch on this door, I'm impressed with myself. Well, it's quite an invention, Alice.
Yes, dear. I have admired it before.
Oh, no.
Now run along and get the wood.
Yes, all right, dear. The sound of Greystoke's axe echoes through the strangely silent jungle. Greystoke doesn't notice the fearful tenseness of the silence. The jungle is cringing away from a monstrous shadow which moves ominously through the hushed and fearful night. A huge ape comes to the clearing. It is Bolat, the crazed derelict of the jungle. He halts. His insane, bloodshot eyes catch sight of the unsuspecting Greystoke. They gleam hatred from beneath his shaggy brows. He bares his fangs as though in a horrid snarl, but no sound comes from his great throat. Slowly, noiselessly, the 350 pounds of stifled rage moves across the clearing, bolt upright, his mighty arms dangling loose at his sides. A shadow falls across the log which Greystoke is chopping. He looks up into the beastly, snarling face of the brute. Oh! The ape makes a lunge at Greystoke. Ah! all. Greystoke raises his axe, brings it down with terrific force. The ape catches the axe in his terrible hands and flings it from him. With bared fangs, he leaps at Greystoke.